Welcome, wanderer, to Past Reverie, where we drift gently into the forgotten corners of history. Tonight, let your thoughts settle, your eyes grow heavy, as we explore something strange, yet quietly fascinating. What beauty meant in the medieval world. Close your eyes. Imagine a castle under the moonlight. Candles flicker softly on stone walls. In a quiet chamber, a noble woman sits before a polished metal mirror, the only kind available before glass. Her maid carefully plucks her eyebrows, not for neatness, but because a high, rounded forehead was considered beautiful. Yes, the higher the forehead, the more noble the appearance. Some women even shaved back their hairlines to achieve it. Strange to us now. But back then, it meant grace and wisdom. Fair skin was the ideal. Not from makeup, but from status. A pale face meant you stayed indoors, safe from the sun, far from the fields. Nobility wore long sleeves and veils, not just for modesty, but to protect their skin from tanning. In fact, some used mixtures of lead and vinegar to lighten their skin. Not knowing the danger it posed, now drift with me to the streets of a medieval town. Here, the peasants laugh and chatter, their beauty more natural. Sun-kissed, practical, and shaped by hard work. But even they followed fashion, braiding their hair with ribbons, or tying herbs and flowers into their garments. A rosemary-scented ribbon wasn't just pretty. It masked the sense of a world without soap and perfume. Let's not forget the men. In the court of kings, men curled their hair, trimmed their beards into fine points, and wore padded shoulders to appear broader. A strong jaw and wide chest symbolized strength, but also piety. A beautiful man was not just handsome. He was expected to be holy and humble. Shoes with absurdly long toes were once in fashion. The longer the toe, the wealthier you appeared. Some nobles wore shoes that curled up like a snail's shell. It wasn't comfortable, but it was the style. And so, we see, beauty has always been a mirror, a reflection of status, belief, and culture. What they found lovely in the past might seem odd to us now, but in those quiet candlelit halls, under heavy velvet and embroidered silk, it made perfect sense. So let your mind wander through the corridors of time. Listen to the echo of silk brushing stone floors. Beauty was never just skin deep. It was identity, power, and the poetry of a forgotten age. Now rest. Let the medieval world fade away. You've time traveled tonight, and tomorrow will be waiting. Good night from Past Reverie.